We'd like to take this opportunity to talk to Malky about Cardiff City's fight for promotion to the Premiership. 4 points off the top to Southampton and West Ham, with 20 or so matches left to play. Exciting times for Welsh football, Malky.
It is, with Swans in the Premier League. We've managed to make the semi-finals of the Carling Cup, and you know, we're up in those playoff positions at the halfway point. So it's been going okay. You know, with the first 6 months in the job, there's been an awful lot of changes at the club. We've had 10 new players in, 6 new members of staff, and you know, we're going along. We've had a bit of consistency, which is pleasing. Certainly.
In fact, I think this weekend you've got Portsmouth. Am I correct?
Yeah, Portsmouth this weekend. Then Tuesday night we've got the return leg against Crystal Palace.
Okay, Peter, have you been following what's happening with Cardiff? What do you think about Welsh football really making a?
I think it's fantastic, and you know, Cardiff, will tell you, is a massive city. They've always been a well-supported club over the years, even when they've been in the lower divisions. I mean, I played Cardiff in the old First Division back in the 70s, and if they go up like Swansea, you know, God help the Derby games down there in South Wales, but they're great supporters, and I think it's fantastic for South Wales.
Okay, I got to ask, I mean, Carling Cup, you're 1 goal to Crystal Palace in first leg of the semis. Should you make it through, who would you rather face, Liverpool or Manchester City? It's a tough question.
This is some question you're asking there. Obviously, I've got Peter next to me here. We've been sitting discussing Man City of old and Man City of new. So let's try and test ourselves. If we got through, let's test ourselves against the best in the Premier League right now, the team that's sitting top of the table.
Which, of course, will be Manchester City.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, do you actually have time to follow what's happening in the Premiership? I mean, managing your own club obviously takes up plenty of time.
It certainly does. No, I mean, but you watch football. The football's on all the time, and we're constantly scouring the Premier League as well for players. You know, if there's players that are available on loan, I've got 2 or 3 managers that in the Premier League that are friends of mine, and you call for a little bit of advice, and sometimes just to find out about players that are possibly being released. So yeah, it's something that we do our homework on, and we watch constantly.
Oh, just to see what's happening. Excellent. All right, Peter, this weekend plenty of things could change at the top of the Barclays Premiership, with so many big matches. What are you really looking forward to seeing this weekend, apart from goals?
I think there's all these tops and turns. Malky will tell you the league changes every week at the moment, at the top of the table and the bottom of the table. You know, City got Tottenham. That'd be a difficult game. It could go either way. Arsenal United, another big game. So I mean, every week it changes. Malky will tell you in management, you can be sat top of the league 1 week and then be 2nd or 3rd the next, and it's going to be that way, isn't it, to the end of the season?
That consistency.
Yes.
Teams are striving for consistency, and at the bottom, you know, for City only to beat Wigan 1-0. Teams are fighting for their lives down at the bottom, and I think there's still some twists and turns to go.
Everyone has a point to prove this weekend. Well, Malky, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. We want to wish you the best of luck in the rest of the season, this weekend, next Tuesday and so forth.
Thanks, it's an absolute pleasure.
Certainly, and hopefully see you in the Premiership next season.
Hope so.
Don't forget about us. Peter, thank you once again for coming on the show. Great to have you back. And of course, we will see you this weekend for all of the live matches we have here on Astro Supersport.